Welcome back. This is your curious European friend, and today I'm reacting to 6 things that New Zealand has that the rest of the world can't believe are normal. So, I'm really curious what he's going to mention. Um, Things that I don't know of yet, maybe things that I already know of that I've seen or seen people talk about in other videos, heard people talk about. I don't know. So let's go ahead and find out what is crazy to foreigners but normal to New Zealanders.
So, Kiwis are known to be world-class complainers. I know I am. We'll complain about anything. The weather, traffic. We grew up with a bit of a chip on our shoulders because we really didn't realise how good we had it in New Zealand. So today, I'm doing something pretty reckless, and I'm calling this out. These are the 6 things that we take for granted here in Kiwi land. Let's count them down, shall we? So, having a baby is pretty chaotic. You're shattered, you don't know what you're doing, and your house smells like turds and baby powder. But here in New Zealand, the system goes, alright mate, I know you're struggling, we got this. Take some time out, eh? Paid parental leave exists, and people actually expect you to take it. Globally, this is kind of rare. There are exceptions, yeah I know, like the Swedes and Canada and Australia. But in most places, people are back to work before the little self-destruct button on the back of the baby's head fully heals.
Wait, I thought this was normal too. In the Netherlands, I think it is. So, where is it then? Where is it not normal? Is what I'm wondering now. And I wonder if there's like a difference in how long you have the parental leave or paid parental leave, I guess. Maybe there is. I don't know.
But here, the debate isn't whether or not it should exist, but how much you should get. We treat it like nothing, but other people around the world treat it like they've just won lotto. So in some countries, the politicians feel like mythical creatures, like monsters, like maniacs that only appear on the big screen. But here you can literally bump into Christopher Luxon at an airport lounge or see Chloe Swarbrick just existing in public. So in New Zealand, no one's too important to be roasted on the spit. Politicians, CEOs, sports legends, nobody's off limits. If your head gets too big, I'm sure someone will knock the wind out of it. Because tall poppy syndrome isn't about hating success. It's about reminding people that they're still a person who puts their pants on one leg at a time. You can criticise leadership, you can make jokes about the country itself, and you can even throw a dilly if the moment calls for it. That permission.
What? That's crazy as well. No, this is funny to me because I'm not talking about this exact moment, even though it is, but yeah, that it is that way in New Zealand because I kind of recognize that from my own country, the Netherlands, where it is also very, there's not like a lot of hierarchy, so I guess there's also not a lot of hierarchy in New Zealand then. Yeah, because there was a whole kind of meme thing. It's like our old Prime Minister, Mark Rutte, was his name, or is his name. He's still alive, but I think at least. But yeah, he was the Prime Minister. So yeah, it was like he would go to everywhere on his bicycle, and people would just make TikToks of him or whatever. And yeah, so it's very low key in that sense. So that's funny. That is the same in New Zealand.
To poke fun at the powers that be keeps things pretty grounded, and it deflates ego balloons before their heads float off into space. The ocean. Cool, relaxing, until it isn't. Ugh. I consider myself to be more of a river guy, but the ocean is pretty much just an instant holiday. But here, we treat it like a background character. You could finish work, drive a bit, and then end up on a beach that looks like...
That must be nice because, I mean, we have beaches in the Netherlands, but they're not the greatest. They're also not the worst, but they're not, most of it's not going to be this blue, and most of the time you can't really swim in it. You can take beach walks and just sit there, but yeah, this is nice that it's just never that far.
It should be on a Netflix documentary. Fishing, diving, or even just a quick dip. For huge parts of the world, the ocean's pretty distant, and some people have never seen it at all. But for us, we treat it like a passing memory when we're on our way to coastlands, rhythm of the coast, and we get bored of views that people literally fly 20 hours to see. And we act like that's normal.
Yeah, this is so crazy. New Zealand is so beautiful. Like, it's insane. I did a video where I went on Google Maps and explored the country a bit, and it was immaculate.
So I've spent enough time in the bush to be pretty stoked about this next one. Here in good old New Zealand, you can pretty much drink the water from anywhere. A running stream, a mountain,
You can?
or you can just fill a cup from any tap and just drink it. That's it. This is pretty rare globally, because millions of people around the world trust their water source as much as they trust their politicians. But for us, bad water means this water tastes a bit different than the water back home. We really don't appreciate clean water. We take it for granted, and we only notice it when the council shuts it off.
Yeah, I did too, because we were also spoiled in the Netherlands. We even use drinking water to flush our toilets, which I don't think would be necessary. But anyway, yeah. It's when you go to countries that you can't just drink the water from the faucet and you have to buy bottles. Then you're like, oh, wait. We're pretty good when it comes to drinking water. It's a privilege to be able to drink water from your faucet, to have that available to you, whereas in other countries maybe they don't even have water bottles that they can go ahead and buy at the store.
So that's how you know we've got it good. So one of the best, most overlooked things about living in New
But I didn't know that in New Zealand you can just drink the water too.
Zealand is that nothing's trying to kill you. Almost nothing. Look, I'm no stranger to a mild overreaction, especially when I've got a spider crawling on me. And I've spent multiple nights out in the bush with an open tent and nothing's tried to crawl inside and have its way with me. Not even your mum. New Zealand bush is like a fairy tale, but there's no bears lurking around and there's no big bad wolves. Definitely no crocodiles. And no creepy crawlies that want to have you as their midnight snack. The biggest threat that we have here is the weather, the locals, and the bloody price of everything. You can go tramping in peace, camping in the wild, and you don't have to learn karate just in case you stumble upon a
What is it? What? What is this?
wildcat and have to elbow drop it. This safety enables people to
my
claim the
God.
outdoors as their own. Here in New Zealand, if you get injured, accident compensation will cover you. No blame game, no courtroom drama. If you get hurt at work, or maybe your missus cuts off a couple of limbs after a couple too many gaming nights with the lads, bugger. We've got you covered, bro. Here's some treatment. Here's some rehab. And here's a little bit of extra dough to help you get through those hard times. But globally, injuries usually mean sleazy lawyers, long insurance battles, and stress stacked upon mountains of painkillers. But here, the stress is usually just because you've been waiting for hours in a waiting room. We complain about the process, and we've normalised something that other countries can't even think about implementing. Because
Yeah, I'm confused what he means by this, because it's like in other countries they do have like insurance for that as well. But what does this mean? Like, you don't even have to go through that whole process of the insurance companies and stuff? Or, yeah, what does that mean? Let me know in the comments.
you know, money.
But it did, yeah, oh yeah, he's going to talk about it, I guess. The healthcare, which I was going to say, I did hear that it's free, and that's mind-blowing.
So here in New Zealand, you can get sick without your finance taking a massive hit. And you don't weigh up whether or not to call an ambulance because you might not financially recover. Is the system perfect? No. Are there wait times? Yes. Do people complain? Like their lives depended on it? But the fact that the healthcare system exists as a free service is a privilege that we often overlook. And it also means that injuries don't require a bank loan. We'd get sick, go down to A&E, get seen, get free service, and come home thinking it was normal. We are one of those few select nations that actually cares about its people. Well, kind of. And it's honestly one of the biggest invisible advantages of living here in New Zealand. So yeah, New Zealand isn't perfect. I get it. You can complain.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, but do you not even have to have insurance? Again, like, is it just free? Like, you don't pay insurance? That's crazy.
Complain all you like, because a lot of the
nice.
good stuff is so built into our psyche that we don't even realise it. So if you've got any others that you think I've left off the list, why don't you drop me a comment down below? But if this video made you feel slightly grateful, hit the like button so the algorithm knows that I'm doing something right. Subscribe and click this video here. Or maybe this one that I'm suggesting here. I think that one's good. Yeah, click that one. Maybe, no, actually click this one.
Alright, well, I hope this video, if you are from New Zealand and you're watching this, it did make you feel a bit more grateful about where you live. I think sometimes we can all use that when, like myself included, even though I don't live in New Zealand, but sometimes you just get down and you're like, ugh. And it can help to just see other people's, or in this case, not a foreigner, but just to look at it from another perspective again and think about the things that you can be grateful for. I think everyone, no matter where you're from, has that opportunity to make use of being grateful. So anyway, another video that demonstrated the advantages of New Zealand. Free healthcare seems like you don't have to pay for, or do you have to pay? I still don't really know how it works with the when you have an injury at work or something, when you fall. I don't really know what he meant by that, so again, let me know in the comments. But yeah, great beauty of the country, ocean nearby, like, sign me up.